the comments. Everyone was so amazing. Thank you. Everyone was amazing, and I'm so grateful for all those comments. It was really just unexpected and heartwarming. I haven't even gotten through all the comments yet. Okay, S-curve. Let's give these guys a little S-curve. You ready? Here we go. Whoa! Oh, sorry about that. So, S-curve, and I just want to say thank you. Thank you, everyone. We needed that. We didn't know we needed that, but we needed that. All that love and support really helps. You going in there? Yes. Good girl. Let's get your place cleaned up. You are an awesome squirrel. You're awesome everything. Let me take my coat off. Okay, girl. We are going to get you set up, and it is going to be wonderful. All right. Move the litter can, which is probably doing nothing. That's all right. Move the jeans, and give you some fresh linens. And get this all cleaned up. These will come to the wash. These. Oh, we go. Do. All right. There, girl. Get that all clean. Because I love. Whoa. Turds in that one. Oh, baby. We're getting the stink out. We don't need no more stink. We don't need no stinking stink. Woo. We got some poop. Yeah, we cleaned it up. Oh, yeah. Okay, but let me get your booty ups on here. Got booty up number 1. And booty up numero 2. There we go. Get your booty up. There we go. There we go. A little more private. There. And then, it's warm. Put it in there. Okay. Now, Blake has 2 cameras worth of me crying on it, which is just great. I just cleaned out from under her cave, and this was one of her nuts. Oh God, killing me. I have 2 packs last nut. I saved it that I'd found in her cabin when I cleaned it out. So I'm also saving, and I labeled the bag on the other side. SuperGirl's nut under her cave. Last nut under her cave. I've already got the bedding off of it that I'm gonna get everything washed. I also did one other thing that'll be faintly interesting after I stop blubbering. So I'm trying to take care of everything. And I came out and because I was going to do the water out here for these guys. And the first 2 squirrels I saw were Brown Feet and Floppy standing right next to each other. They were both right here. I came to bring the water bowl out and they were both right here standing right next to each other. And Mr. Brown Feet just kept standing higher and higher on his back legs. Like the higher he stood, maybe I'd stop crying and do something like give him a nut. And it was really funny, but oh God, they looked so alive. It was just so sad. I mean, I'm happy they're alive, but God, I'm dealing with loss, you know? And then they're just so alive, and I'm like, oh no, someday it's gonna be them. Oh, I know this is horrible. All right, so I got this flashlight that supposedly shows if you have any. That was SuperGirl's heating pad right there. Okay, so that's interesting. It shows if you have any bodily fluids, I guess. I don't know if it's dark enough in here right now. There was a time where she was over here before we got things kind of cooking upstairs. She was on this carpet, but it was so early on. I don't think she was going to the bathroom yet. And there was, wow, look at that. Okay, so if I go like that, that's all you see. If I go like that, boom. See, because she was sleeping there and I didn't see that. That's wild. Okay, this thing is so cool. She was sleeping under these baseboards trying to heat up the first night. Unfortunately, trying to pump heat in a shack that's not meant for people to live in it, the heat just wouldn't go. It would only go so high that first night. 60 some, and she had towels, but it was like, I don't know, yeah, like 65, which wasn't as, look at that, it totally works. She got moved to part of the house where the heat works, and now the heat can be addressed, or not, as usual, since nobody really needs it here. But if another squirrel ever comes in and wants to not die in the cold, it would be nice to have heat. It just occurred to me, wondering what is up with this flashlight. So this is a special flashlight to find. It's purpley, the beam. And, you know, like I said, there, you see nothing. There, it looks like a freaking crime scene. And I think I see a little spot over there, too. And see, oh, that's straw knot hay. She had some straw knot hay on her when she came in that first night. I can't believe how well that works. Wow. Let me zoom in. Look at that. It's like 3D urine. I mean, this is amazing. Okay, so really cool flashlight for anyone who has, I guess, pets. Which, I mean, I just had somebody shacking up in the shack on her way out. There was no way I was going to throw her back in the cold. She didn't want to go out that final time. She just she wasn't going out. And I'm like, all right, well, I'm not going to drop kick you out the door. So, and it was so cold and she was clearly dying. So just figured let her die somewhere warm. Well, little did I know, this place ain't the place, at least not this floor, but did find a room that had heat in it for her. Here's something interesting. If people remember, there was one time where Rover came in and it was after SuperGirl had been hanging out in the bowl. So I think she left her scent there and everything. And Rover had gone to the bathroom on the floor and I thought I picked it up, but check it out. I missed 2 little drops. This thing's amazing. Let me zoom on that. There. Wow. So you can just get absolutely everything. And apparently straw knot hay turns up too, but that's all right. Where did it go again? Where was it? Urine. I know you're in here. Urine. There it is. Boom. So now I can pick it up. All right, now I'm going to show the after. Just used a little water, paper towel, normal stuff, no chemicals. Check it out. All the remnants are gone. Still right here. Now I'm going to get right here, the crime scene. All right, now back to the crime scene. Moments later, after some water and paper towel. Ta-da! How beautiful is that? Wait, what's this? Oh, that's just variation in the wood. Okay. She was under these baseboards desperately trying to get warm. Oh, that's what happens when you have lamps from the 1960s hanging there. All right. Yeah, she was over here. Yep, there we go. I can see. Wait, or is that paint? That's paint. Why is it not showing up here? See, one of the things it does, there, let me zoom. It also, I think that's paint because it's also right here. Or something that fell from the ceiling, because I noticed it also over here. And at first I was like, what kind of dog did these people have? And then you go up and you see drips. I'm thinking that's, well, I'll see how easy it comes off. I'll find out if it's paint or urine. The interesting thing is, if it's paint, why can't I see it without the flashlight? Where is it again? Right there. But I can't see it without the flashlight. Maybe it is urine. All right, whatever it is, it's about to go. Well, it's not urine because it wouldn't come off and I could feel that it's paint. I just don't know why it doesn't show up without that. It's so weird. But at least it's not urine. I just saw a squirrel sniffing through the pile and took the last hazelnut and left the pecan and all the almonds. Everyone's been asking about Gravy. This is him. He's here. He's running from me, but he's here. He was just on the peanut mound and he had the head tilt. Good Gravy? It's Gravy. Hey, Gravy, show us your head tilt. He looked at me with the head tilt. This is him. This is him. SuperGirl has been moved from her box to the pet carrier. She's mostly wrapped. Can still see her beautiful tail. And time to go to the crematorium. It isn't exactly what I pictured. It isn't exactly what I pictured, but here we are. This isn't what we expected, SuperGirl or I. But we have to go to the employees only door, call. He said he'd be a minute. We're here. And it took a half hour to get here.
That cracks and it just does not work well.
Okay.
And that's what we used to do. I was like, no more. Do you want a little ribbon on it?
I don't need a ribbon.
Okay, I can just leave it blank.
Yeah.
Do you want me to put holes in it for any reason?
Can't really think of a reason.
If you wanted to like hang it somewhere, like some people will do that.
Yeah, I could hang it in the room she died in. It's a little morbid, but yeah, maybe just one hole just in case I ever decide to hang it. Or no, I guess it should be two, so because it would be I get it.
Yeah, so if I do two, I can essentially put two pieces, like I can make a circle loop, and then you can just fold one piece under the other and then hang it up, and it hangs perfectly that way.
Okay.
It's a long name for a little paw. I'm excited to see how that looks. We'll probably make it a little bit bigger.
Okay.
And then we'll use two, if we can, like two paws, like that.
Okay. This is gonna be really hard. He says he's bringing SuperGirl in a casket. So everybody brace yourself. I'm braced. Oh God. All right. This is the kind of box she's going to be getting. This is the little heart-shaped. There's going to be some ashes in that heart-shaped bottle. There's going to be a print like that in ink, and then there's going to be another one in clay. Okay. All right, SuperGirl. We're saying goodbye. You're gonna be all right. All right. I'm glad her ear isn't frozen. She didn't die outside in the cold. All right. Thank you. You want to come up here? There you go. You just so remind me of Tano Girl. She lets me pet her, but it's hard to do when I only have one hand. Come here, Supergirl. Come on up. She lets me pet her. Come here, Supergirl. Come on up. Let me get your, you're not.